Let's make those 500k mistakes, but not the 100 million mistakes. It is easy to spend an easy 500k on a Friday night, going hanging out with the boys or with the girls and having a good time, just catching up with friends. Let's switch to something more sobering, something more problematic: structural fixed costs. Don't worry about the jargon. Basically what it means, fixed costs I mean costs that come to stay. There are some costs, once you make a decision to go that direction, you get locked in, yeah? And now once you get locked in, you can't easily come out of it. They could be semi-permanent. At least you're going to be disadvantaged for at least something like 5 years, yeah? Those are the kind of costs I want to talk about. Now remember our 500k, the $150? Forget that one, that's a one-off. You can have it on a good Friday night, then you can say maybe we'll go out after 6 months again, we'll go and have fun with the boys. But now these ones, watch out for them. Let's talk about them. So one, cars. I call them expensive toys, especially if you're buying it on loan, entirely financing the purchase, yeah? So the cost of the car is, let's say maybe 40 million shillings, that's about $10,000, yeah? And then the repairs and the maintenance and the service and the what, and the insurance and what, will cost you annually another, let's say $1,000 or $2,000. That's just costs that are going to come because of the car, and remember, you're locked in. You can't easily come out of it. That is a challenge with these costs that come to stay. Big village houses. You put up a very interesting structure, but it's in a remote place. You're so busy in Kampala, you work, you're really busy, you're trying to build multiple streams of income, you try to do this, do that, so you only get to visit your nice village house maybe 2 weeks in a year. Talk about return on investment. You're really not getting value for money. Our people say take a cent all about lifestyle. So if you choose to move to the big apartment just because you got a better paying job and you immediately move to a better apartment, a better car, yeah? Hey, those costs come to stay. Lifestyle, jewelry, fancy life. You want to hang out chilling with the big boys. Mortgages. Do you really need to construct a house right now? I know you want to, I also want, but do you really need to? When you look at the cost of rent in many of our places, the rent is affordable, it's relative, yeah? But if you are maybe working somewhere in town, you could do somewhere like Chisasi and probably I would recommend staying closer to town if your work really needs you to be flexible and closer to town. So you save time, you're more free, relaxed, easygoing, and you're able to deliver on your role and also have a better life, and you're able to study, MBA, you have time for that. But if you have to drive all the way to go up country, first of all, you've taken a big mortgage to build that house, talk about the maintenance of that house, talk about security because you're probably exposed and you're somewhere alone. Some things, they look like it's the right thing, it's a normal thing. Our parents advise it. Older people say, hey, a house should be your first priority. What I'm talking about is, can we maybe be more flexible in deciding some of these things, because the same 100 million shillings that you're going to take as a mortgage to put up that house in let's say a place that is 30 kilometers out of Kampala, yeah, that 100 million, if you put it in maybe treasury bonds, unit trusts or shares, or maybe you can invest it in other ways, even self-development, studying courses, things that actually bring money in your pocket. I'm not entirely convinced that constructing a village house and a house 30 kilometers outside Kampala is the most urgent thing. It's good, you want it. I agree with you that you want it. Even me, I want it. Come on, mom. But the thing is it what you really need? Is it what is most impactful for your career, for your finances, for your financial well-being? Things like emergency fund and having, compound interest working in your favor is better than sleeping in a very good house. Young people, yeah? I think it's better than sleeping in a very good house. So Proverbs 21:20, memory verse, I will not get tired of this scripture, tells us that a wise man keeps something, but a foolish man spends everything that they earn. It's really not, when we say spending, we're not talking just about going to the bar like we said earlier, the 500k. This is where the real money conversation, the big money conversation. So if you are making inappropriate decisions to do with 100 million, yeah, come on guys, let's make those 500k mistakes, but not the 100 million mistakes. Let's think about this. All right, if this content resonates with you, like and follow, share this content. Let's help our friends, let's help each other, let's grow together.